Psych, it's just me. What's poppin', guys? Back again with another video. It's your boy, Multiple Voice Guy. First off, I just want to say, I'm sorry I didn't upload a video yesterday. I was, pretty busy with, stuff. But hey, guys, I'm back. And I figured, you know what? Since Halloween Ends has came out recently, and since tomorrow is Halloween, I figured, you know what? It would be fun to stop and re-rank all 13 of these films from worst to best. Now, some of y'all are probably wondering where's Halloween Ends gonna be, even though I do not have a DVD of this yet. But I hope, because I don't think it came out on DVD, but I do hope to get it eventually. Man, the years, oh, Michael's poor hair, but oh well. So, yeah, but basically, yeah, that's what I'm basically gonna do. I'm gonna stop and rank all 13 of these films from worst to best. Okay, Michael, I'm just gonna lay you right here. I'm gonna lay you right there, Michael. Okay, so how about we get it started in last place, bottom of the barrel. The absolute worst movie out of this entire franchise. For me, strangely enough, it's still going... Strangely enough, the number 13 spot is still going to go to Halloween Resurrection. This film is still first off, the fact that they kill off Laurie Strode in the first 10 seconds of the movie, which from Jamie Lee Curtis's point of view, I can understand because she was done with the series after the bullshit in H2O. And of course, that's why she's killed off in the most stupid way ever. Like, girl, the dude was attacking you with a butcher's knife. Of course, it's the real Michael Myers. Like, they basically took the victory from H2O and decided to toss it out the window by revealing, oh no, Laurie didn't decapitate Michael Myers. She just decapitated some innocent paramedic. Just no. And then there's Busta Rhymes, by far the most annoying part of this film. Like, seriously, why the is Busta Rhymes in this movie? Like, I said it once, and I'll say it again. What's with all these horror movies assassinating rappers all of a sudden? And the fact that he uses karate moves he learned from a Jackie Chan movie against Michael Myers. And it actually works. You. Honestly. Like, yeah, the embodiment of evil taken down by a Jackie Chan movie moves from a rapper. And also the fact that at the end of the and also how Michael Myers' defeat, that he gets his balls electrocuted, like he legit gets his nuts electrocuted. Like, what the And the new final girl is pretty forgettable. What have they done to you, Michael? What have they done? Alright, so that's basically last place. Still hasn't changed for me. Halloween Resurrection, still horrible. Yup. Alright, and coming up in number 12. Yeah. Alright, and coming up in number 12, we have Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Yeah, this film is just, it makes a lot of bold decisions. First up, we have all the white horse which, what was that, honestly? The design for Michael Myers is pretty good at the beginning, but through the course of the film, Michael Myers looks less Michael Myers and more like a homeless guy. Probably my main gripe with this film. And of course, the fact that Michael Myers is now getting ghost hallucinations of his mom and younger self commanding him to kill. I wonder who that reminds me of. And also the fact that Malcolm McDowell's take on Dr. Loomis, like, Dr. Loomis went from being this guy who was trying to save people and capture Michael Myers to this selfish jerk who just cares about selling books. And then we have Laurie Strode, who went from being a bad survival girl to a really annoying roommate to every time you hear her voice, you just want to stab yourself in the ears with a screwdriver. And the fact that, but of course, I do have to say some positives about this film. First up, kills are good. The design for Michael Myers at the beginning is pretty good, but other than that, this film is it's trash. Like you honestly think it really is going to be a remake of the second movie, but then after that dream sequence, Rob Zombie just makes it his own film, and this is why you should not give Rob Zombie freedom for these films, or just don't give him Michael Myers. Period. Like, seriously. But, so yeah, basically, hashtag Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, crap movie. And of course, the whole Laurie actually finding out that she's the sister of Michael Myers in Dr. Loomis's book. I mean, that was good, but, just, no. Alright. Alright, and coming up in number 11, I don't have a disc for this because, yet you guessed it, coming up in number 11 is the newest film in the franchise, Halloween Ends. I left the theater so angry. And of course, for a few reasons. First up, the fact that, you know how Laurie Strode got wasted in Halloween Kills? Michael Myers gets wasted in this film. Like, seriously, like, instead of focusing on Michael Myers and Laurie Strode, instead focus on this boy Corey, who was wrongly accused of killing a kid that he babysat, even though it was an accident. And it's just no. Just no, honestly. And of course, the fact that Michael Myers barely gets any kills. He only got like 2 kills in the film, and the rest were just done by Corey. Like when I see Halloween, I want to see these kills being done by Michael Myers, not some lame wannabe. They basically went through the Friday the 13th Part 5 route. Like, and of course, in the last film, Michael Myers was big and strong. In this film, he's weak and pathetic. Like, seriously, like Michael, I get you're in your 60s and you were living in the sewers, but that should be nothing to you. You're Michael Myers. And the fact that this film was produced by John Carpenter, the guy who created him, so you would think he would go out with a bang, but no, he instead got this shit. And that it's just, God, it's stupid. And the fact that I was actually starting to like the character of Corey. Like, I thought, maybe he would realize that there's evil inside him, and that he would go get help, and he could live a life with Allison. But no, through the third act, they basically just say, his character and all that stuff, and it's just, and also, you mean to tell me Michael Myers can get shot multiple times, stabbed multiple times, get the living beat out of him, and he could get right back up like nothing happened, but the minute you slice his throat and cut his wrist, he's dead. And also, like, we don't even get to see Michael's face, honestly. Like, basically, like, they keep on hinting at it and basically trying to build up suspense, but we never see it. Like, why would you even do that? I mean, we saw a little bit of his face, but not a whole lot. And that is why I just do not care for this film at all. It had an interesting idea, and it did basically end the way I participated in it, where they finally defeat Michael Myers and she could just move on with her life. But other than that, this film just didn't do it for me, honestly. This film is a piece of shit, and that is why it's in my number 11. Alright, coming up in number 10. We... come on. And coming up at number 10, we have Rob Zombie's 2007 Halloween. Now, this film is also pretty bad. I do not like this film at all. First off, the fact that half of the film is just Michael Myers as a kid, and the other half are just redone parts of the original that's just boring as shit. And of course, this is another good example for why we should never humanize Michael Myers. Because, in the original film, John Carpenter viewed him as this embodiment of evil. Which, there was no real reason for why Michael did the things he did. He's just evil. And in this film, you humanize him and you give him the basic crap. you know, rough home life, bullying, like, and it just takes away the mysteriousness and anticipation of Michael Myers. And that's why it just and that's why it just never works. And that's why, like, basically when you... Now, I'm not saying you can't humanize Michael Myers. Like, you have every right to humanize Michael Myers. But it just takes away the point of the character. And also, I did actually enjoy Malcolm McDowell's take on Dr. Loomis. I don't care what y'all say. Malcolm McDowell did do a passable job. Well, he's in this film. The new actress for Laurie Strode, she's okay, but she really does not do well in the second Rob Zombie remake. And also, the fact that what am I trying to say here? Oh yeah, she'll never be better than Jamie Lee Curtis. And also, the defeat for Michael Myers, standard. He just gets shot in the eye. And of course, the kills are great in this film. You know, like Rob Zombie really did themselves with the gore. But other than that, I just really do not like this film. And especially if you watch the director's cut, there's a scene in here that I think was really uncomfortable and completely unnecessary. And I'm not gonna go into it because my channel might get demonetized. But if you've seen the movie, if you know, you know. So that's basically where it stands, and that's why it's in my number 10. That's why it's in my number 10. Alright, coming up in number 8, coming up in number... Wait, no. Number 9, my bad. Alright, coming up in number 9, we have Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Now, most people have warmed up to this film and considered it a cult classic. But me, I won't, because basically, this is the film that has nothing to do with Michael Myers. Yeah, so I don't even know why I'm holding you for this one, Mike. This film has nothing to do with Michael Myers. Instead, basically, this film... I do get where John Carpenter was coming from. He originally wanted this to be an anthology series, where each movie takes place on Halloween, just with a different story. But basically, it just did not go well. The idea was great, you know, the idea was interesting, an Irish toy maker that makes evil Halloween masks that kills kids on Halloween. Colonel Cochran, but, or whatever his name is in this film. But other than that, the film just, basically this is how I've described it. This is basically how I feel about the film. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! I don't like this film. This film is just, no. Honestly, if you did take out the Halloween 3 title and just left Season of the Witch, this film would probably be a really respectable horror film. But no, you had to add the Halloween 3 title and just make a lot of people angry. Even though people are starting to warm up to this film and consider it a cult classic, I will never, because basically just give me my boy Michael Myers and I'll be happy. But yeah, that's basically just how I feel about this film. That's basically how I just do not like this film. Alright, and you know what? I've decided to end off part 1. We have the 8th movie. My 8th least favorite Halloween movie. Basically to end off part 1, coming up in number 8, number 8, we have Halloween 6, The Curse of Michael Myers. Or to all you purists out there, Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, because there's no number in the title. This is another example for for why we should never humanize Michael Myers. Because in the original film, Michael Myers was viewed as this embodiment of evil. But in this dead, because there was no real reason for why he does the things he does. He's just evil. And in this film, he's just played as a pawn in the cult. And of course, I am going over the theatrical cut. And also, they kill off Jamie Lloyd in the first 10 seconds of the film. Pretty irritating. And of course, the fact that they just play Michael Myers as a pawn in the cult, and the main reason why he's going after anybody that's related to him and killing him is because he has to lift the family curse. Which is just so stupid, honestly. The design for Michael Myers is standard. The kills are good. The atmosphere is good. But other than that, this just did not work for me. I'm not the biggest fan of Paul Rudd's performance as grown-up Tommy Doyle. I mean, I'm not saying he's bad. I just wish they could have picked someone better. But other than that, did not dig this film at all. And of course, Dr. Loomis, which sadly this is the last film that starred Donald Pleasence, because after this film was released, the actors who played Dr. Loomis sadly passed away. Rest in peace, Donald Pleasence. But other than that, this film just did not do it for me, and I don't like it. Alright, that's going to conclude part 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and please help me reach 50 subscribers. Michael out. Bing.